name's Madeline Venezia. I am going to be redoing the pig dissection video since it was too dark last time. Here is my list, my pig. There's nothing else on the table. And then I'll have you come up behind me maybe so that I can kind of show. So I'm going to start with what's at the top of the list. What we got here first is the heart. Next we have the lungs, which is one here. The second lung is right under there. Next we have the epiglottis. That is this little, here let me pick its head up. This little U-shaped, right here where the tip of my probe is, this little U-shape. So the heart pumps blood, the lungs are for gas exchange between air and blood, and the epiglottis closes off the trachea during swallowing. Down here we have the larynx. The larynx is for sound production. And then right here underneath the epiglottis, when you look straight down through there, that is the trachea, that is the air passage. Underneath here, we've got a little marble-shaped gland here. This is the thyroid, and that produces hormones to regulate metabolism. And then on either side of this here, we have the thymus, which is the site of lymphocyte maturation. Right underneath here, you can see it right here where my probe is. That is the esophagus, that is the food passageway. Right here, this little flap here just above the liver is the diaphragm. That is, diaphragm is for inhalation. Right here underneath the liver, this is the gallbladder. That is for bile production. It stores nutrients and detoxification. And then right here is your spleen, right there. That's your spleen, and that is for reduction of, destruction of red blood cells. And then right underneath here, you have your pancreas. There's just gonna be this right here, that's your pancreas. And that is for producing digestive enzymes and glucose regulating hormones. After that, we've got this bag shape here. That is the stomach. The stomach mixes food to produce chyme. Right here, I've got the pyloric sphincter. What that is for is it regulates food passage into the duodenum. These right up here are your small intestines, and then it goes down into your large intestines. Your small intestines are the site of digestion and absorption, and your large intestines form feces from undigestible material. Next, you have your duodenum, and that is the site of digestion and absorption, and that's going to be the part of your large intestine that goes this way. Next, you have your jejunum, and that is the side of the large intestines that comes down this way, and that is also the site of digestion and absorption. And then right at the end you have the ileum, and that is also the site of digestion and absorption. And then you have the ileocecal valve, which is going to be right down here at the end, under here, which is going to regulate food passage into the cecum. Next you have the rectum, which is going to be down at the base here, and that forms feces from undigestible material. The anus is going to be right at the base of the tail there. That is where you excrete feces. The adrenal gland is going to be right on top of this kidney here, and that adrenal gland is to produce the stress hormone. Next you have the kidney, which is going to be right under here. It's still underneath this. Here, I'll cut that open for you. That's your kidney right here. And your kidney is what filters blood and maintains body fluid homeostasis. Next we have the ureter, and that's either side here. These are the ureters. These transport urine. This right here is the urinary bladder. That is what stores urine. This here is the urethra. That is the expulsion of urine. And it looks like I have a female, so right underneath here, I can open it a little bit more. Here, I'm gonna grab my scissors so I can open that just a tad bit more. Okay, I don't want to cut through the uterus here, but okay. So right under here, we've got the uterus. This little change of tissue here. That there is the uterus, and then we've got the uterine horns, which is going to be on either side of the uterus. And then we've got the ovary, which is going to attach to each of the uterine horns. Okay, and then the blood vessels are going to be these blue, with this blue material here. The common carotid artery is going to be what's coming down right here. This blue blood vessel there. The superior vena cava is going to be this tube right here. This one right here at the tip of my scissors. The inferior vena cava is going to be right back here. It's going to be right back here, which is going to be this blue blood vessel here. And then the aorta, the thoracic aorta, right here at the top, that thicker tube there. And then the abdominal aorta is just right under there, and that's the abdominal aorta right here where my probe is under. And that is it for my pig dissection.